Daggerr community, hello knife community. Today I want to speak about our Vendetta knives. Vendetta knife is one of the pillar of our brand, and probably you are aware of it. And we have now a variety of Vendettas, and I think this type of video can be very helpful because the new generation of Vendettas are a little bit different. So let's now have a closer look on all of it. These are my, let's say, part of my personal Vendetta knives that I actually use and carry. So let's have a closer look on them, and I will give brief and detailed description of each knife. Okay, so let's have a closer look. So I will start probably with Damascus, Vendetta Damascus. In this Vendetta, basically we have used first time stainless steel Damascus. As you can see, it's very interesting, and what is more important about this knife that we have produced only 155 knives. So some of them are sold out in different shops, in different markets. I think when this video will be uploaded, Blade HQ still has some because they have recently received them. But the knife is really good. Actually, I'm using this knife as one of my, it's of course not a kitchen knife, but actually one of my kitchen knives during my trips. And this knife has been in use for 1 month almost, or maybe even more, several months. And as you can see, there is no rust. So it really, after testing this Damascus steel, I can truly say that this is really a stainless one. So, but still, as a recommendation, I would always recommend you to dry your knife when you will use it, so that you do not have any problems of the rust. But yeah, this knife is really nice, the action is good, and all these knives that I will be showing to you are basically the new generation, because some of you might have the old generation with the skull breaker, but those the new generation of Vendettas, as you can see, there is no skull breaker, and there is actually a linered hole. Traditionally, our first, let's say, generations of Vendetta was not like this. And this is the frame lock one, which is, the action is of course perfect. It has a jimping on the flipper tab. It has a jimping over here. That's also the new, what we have with the Vendetta generations, because maybe some of you were thinking what we have changed. So we haven't done any video, so this time I've decided to, let's say, disclose and update about it. So that's actually the Vendetta of Damascus. I really love this blade. This is really working knife that I really have. And as I said, most of the time I carry it in my pocket, but also during my trips, this is always with me, and it actually helps me in the kitchen. Yeah, really does a lot of job, and as you can see, it's really stays sharp for a long time, and no absolute sign of rust. Let's move to another Vendetta. As you can see here, you have a hole. So we have here Daggerr hole, and as you can see on this blade, this knife has a history, because that's probably the most carryable knife that I have. I really carry, and this knife works really heavily. The steel here is VG10, and what I like about this version of Vendetta, that this is a liner lock. So it has really thick handle. So as a working knife, I really like this liner lock because it's thicker than the, let's compare, than the frame lock. Yes, but even though that's the liner one, I really like it. So the same situation here, no skull breaker. Also jimping here, jimping on the flipper. And the difference is the design, because we have decided that it's important to have our initial Vendettas were with the dagger hole. So we decided that we need to continue to have the dagger hole here. So, sorry, action is amazing. So the flipper works nice. And the dagger hole as well. Here you are. Like this as well. So really nice, really like the sound, how the blade drops. Yeah, this knife, as I already said, this is really used in hard ways as well. So VG10 performs very nice. As you can see, no sign of rust as well. That's actually the reason why we have decided to add this type of steel as well. We also have the D2 steel. You can find at Blade HQ on our website or on other dealers. You will also find the D2 Vendettas, but D2 are slight cheaper, probably around $10 difference. But VG10 is a little bit more expensive, so the knife costs $99 in this. So the liner and the VG10. This one is of course more expensive. You can check it on the website. But this one is really, really good, really working knife, slices good, even though that it is a dagger, it's a spear point, yes? The grind, even though there is no high grind here, but still the knife really performs a good cut, has a good cutting performance. Let's compare this knife to another version of Vendetta, which we call Vendetta Stormtrooper. As you can see here, we have a wide G10 handle, a black steel frame lock, and black washed blade. Okay, this knife is, I don't really use it. It's also in my, let's say, collection, even though I'm producing the knives. I'm carrying this knife and rarely use it. It's more like, you know, a pocket EDCable knife, just doing small jobs, but still very nice. Sometimes you want to have this Stormtrooper edition with you, so depending on your outlook, I will take this knife as well. But let's compare. Also, I want to show you the comparison of the grind. So as you can see, the grind is similar, but there is the only difference is the frame lock ones are without the dagger hole, and the liner lock ones are with the dagger hole. And finally, the knife that I want to really show, and I'm really proud of this knife. It comes with a really nice box with a really nice bag. In the bag you will have additional lock bar, so for maintaining your knife. You will have this type of the material, okay, a microfiber to wipe your knife. And here I have this beauty. That's my own also. As you can see, initially we called this Timascus effect. It's not Timascus, it's basically a titanium with this lightning anodization. Just look at this beauty. It's really nice. Really, really, really amazing knife. And yes, as you can see on this Vendetta, we have titanium milled pocket clip. It's a titanium and we have a different pocket clips. Yes, on our knives where you will find this titanium pocket clip, it means that this is a special royal line, we call it inside, the royal line knives from Daggerr. In these knives you will have better materials, and usually they come with very low quantity. Overall we produce not many much, so they are very limited runs all the time. Some of them can be numbered, like this Vendetta. Let's see. So here we have the Beat Blast. I really like this. And yeah, look at this, M390. And in total, in this particular titanium, let's say lightning titanium and M390, we produced, as you can see, only 52 knives. My own one that I have is number 33. So maybe you will be lucky getting the number 1 or the last one, number 52. Let's see, please type in the comments actually if you own one and what is your actually number that you have. This knife is really amazing, nice. I haven't used it, I only carry sometimes because it's nice in the hand. Action of course is the same. Comparing to, let's say, other knives, as you can see, let's check the frame lock. So here, when we have a stainless steel frame lock, we do not have this steel part, lock part, because steel is still strong. But on titanium, we do this in order to make it longer, the lifetime of the knife longer. And additionally, as I already said, this lock bar, it's also coming here. So this steel insert, detent ball already. So if you will be using, maybe there will be somebody who is using this knife as a primary, let's say, working knife, because of course it will be a very good knife if you want to use it. And at some point of time, you need to change this steel insert. Here you are, you have it. So that's the Vendetta. Let's see, yeah, action, centering, the same. The spacer here is also titanium, as you can see. So this knife is really perfect. It's really perfect, really nice knife, a really good addition into the knife collection. So that's probably all what I wanted to show you regarding the Vendetta knives, because we receive in direct messages, sometimes on email, what's the difference. It's not really clear what you have changed, and I try to tell you that, yeah, we are increasing the variety of Vendettas, and the new editions of Vendettas are coming without the skull breaker, with linered hole and with jimpings, both on the blade and on the flipper tab. Actually, type in the comments below if you want us to start again, of course not eliminating these versions, but let's say to producing another variety of Vendettas with skull breakers as well. So thank you for watching, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And actually, we have launched a Facebook webpage, and in the description you will find the link to the Facebook. So please follow us on the Facebook, and let's create a very truly nice community in the Facebook as well. Have a good day, and bye-bye.